All right, so we've talked about how to add content to an Idraw page, and you can add as many pages as you want. Once I've added pages, and here I have, I'll go to my notes preview, I have 7 pages. I can then save that by going to the Idraw menu, Save As, and I'm going to put this in a folder. I've created a folder, and actually there's a default folder in my documents under Idraw Projects. It gives you a default name, a number. We'll keep it with that, but you can also change it. But I can save that so I can prepare a lesson at my projector ahead of time, or when I'm making notes with students, save it to look at later on. You can also use some Idraw tools when you're not in Idraw, but when you're on your desktop. To do that, we're going to go back to our toolbar, and we're going to go to the Windows options. If I go to that drop-down menu, it gives me 2 options, Windows mode and Intelligent mode. Windows mode, when I select it, notice is going to take me right to my desktop or any programs that were open. So for example, I can go into my base blocks and I can be teaching here, and in this particular activity I match up to subtract. It shows that there. Do the same thing here. Again, I'm just using my stylus as the mouse. I can model that concept to students. Then I have these sidebars. You notice there's one on the right, and there's also one on the left. And in Windows mode, it gives me these options. I can go back to Idraw, or I can capture the whole desktop. Select that. It's a picture of the whole desktop. So now this image, let me turn off that drawing tool, is on that page. It becomes a background. I'm going to go back into Windows mode, or I can select just a portion of that page. So what I'm going to do is add a new page. And in Windows mode, I really like this area capture because when I select it, it lets me crop the image that I want and send it into Idraw. When it asks you, do you want to continue, if you say yes, it's going to let you take another picture. I'm going to say no because I took the picture I wanted, and that goes into Idraw, and here it is. That's just a snapshot of what I was working on, and now I can write on this, I can teach from it, I can use a pen to make notes. I'm going to choose my pen tool. And make any notes that I want on that page. So that is the window mode. Now, there's also intelligent mode. I'm in intelligent mode. That gives me a whole different set of options. This gives me some ink options. So while I'm actually on the page, I can make notes. I can show that this 9 corresponds with this 9 here. And it gives me other options to either erase an area or clear all of my markings from the whole page. So in that way, regardless of what software I'm in, I can use those pen tools. Let me do this. I'm going to get out of that mode, select object, and again, go back into Windows mode or intelligent mode and make my annotations.